Hi, my name is Tyler Anderson. Today's date is Wednesday, November 13th, and we're filming a video for Sitek Process Solutions. Today, we're going to be reviewing a 270S head assembly that comes out of a double stack 870S. Our customer is located in the US, and this SRD head was sent in on RMA ending in 4976. I'm going to begin the SRD process, and then we'll describe exactly what was done to this tool. To begin, we're going to pull out the cassette and substrates to make sure it's loaded. As you can see, we have a loaded cassette, smooth entry, and we're going to press the start button to get this going. We're going to be running a typical spin rinse dryer process. That's starting with the rinse to rinse off any unwanted particles off of your substrates. Next, it goes into a purge to get any excess water out of the DI lines, followed by a dry one. That's a quicker dry cycle at a higher RPM, followed by dry 2, where we're going to slow the RPMs down and really run it out to make sure that any excess water or leftover water is removed from those substrates. Originally, this SRD was sent in because it had some broken screws in the motor, as well as some trouble removing and installing the new motor that our customer was attempting to do so. Our customer opted out of the refurbishment process this time and wanted just the repair done because the rest of their tool was already looking really good. This is another option we have at Sitek here, where if your poly doesn't need to be replaced or repaired, you can send in just the head assembly alone, and we're going to send it back to you ready to be plug and play in your facility. For this, we took it down the motor, we checked it, rebuilt it up for our customer, and reinstalled it. And then we sent it over to dry quality control, where we check all the parts for functionality before having facilities installed to it. Next, it was passed to wet quality control, where facilities were installed. We ran the tool with varying process recipes to make sure that everything was good. And that's where we see it here is in final test now after passing all of our qualifications here at Sitek. In addition to spin rinse dryers, Sitek also offers any front-end wafer fab equipment and support you could need. This includes controllers and controller repairs, motors and motor repairs, amp and amp repairs, doors, seals, windows, pressure sensors, really anything you could need to help keep your fab up and running. Sitek can offer it to you, and we'd be happy to help you out. This SRD also comes with Sitek's S1 Slick device. That's a plug-and-play smart device controller that we can see down here. This controller comes with nitrogen savings, preventative maintenance capabilities, as well as other maintenance capabilities, varying process recipes, and different password interlocks to protect your recipes and protect your tools when you have multiple people in a fab working on them. If you'd like any information on how the Slick device could save your fab money, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at sales@sitekprocess.com, or check out our YouTube for some other videos where we have great videos demonstrating exactly how the Slick device works. We're now in the dry 2 cycle of the SRD, so like I said, we're slowing the RPMs down here, the heat is engaged, and we're going to run it for a little bit longer than the dry 1 cycle. Really making sure that any water that's left on those substrates of the cassette is removed, and that you're going to have dry substrates coming out of this tool. Sitek also does a lot of other things besides just Semitool SRDs. We do Vertec SRDs. We do Avenger Ultra Pure. We can help with rotors and cassettes for those. We do HTC box washers, mask cleaners, YES ovens, and pretty much anything you need for your front-end wafer fab equipment. We can help you out here. Gonna step off to the side as this last 100 seconds run, and we're gonna make sure that this tool finishes. we're now nearing the end of our process run, but as we start to see this slow down, we want to make sure that the RSP in the back fires completely, locking the rotor in its upright position before we attempt to open the door. Attempting to open the door before the door seal deflates could lead to more damage on your tool. On the slick device, we're also going to get a notification showing us that the process run was successful and that the door is ready to open. Another great function of the slick device controller is it'll measure and remember and track any data logging for you. So you can see when the process run was started, if any errors happened during the process run, and when the successful run was completed. The slick device also monitors different functions of the tool that aren't normally monitored on your 101 controllers, such as the anti-static, heaters, and all functions of the tool are really measured by the slick device for functionality. If anything doesn't fire, you're going to get an alarm immediately telling you exactly where to start troubleshooting on the tool. So like I said, the rotor is going to start slowing down, but we're going to wait until it fully locks in its upright position before attempting to open the door. And there we go. The rotor is upright. We can see on the slick device that there's a message saying that the run was successful. So we're going to open the door here. We see a little bit of water remaining around the bowl, which is perfectly normal. But what we really want to see is on the substrates, no water remaining on the substrates or the cassette. They're warm to the touch, and I can feel that the bowl has some warmth in it, telling me that the heater was engaged properly. So we have successfully completed our run on this tool. This tool is ready to send back to the customer to be installed in their facility. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at sales@sitekprocess.com, or you can reach me directly at 916-975-2215, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you and have a great day.